In the movie The 7-Year Itch, Marilyn Monroe, wearing a white dress, stands over a subway grate as a gust of wind blows her skirt upward, much like an umbrella opening. This iconic image has become a symbol not only of Hollywood but of popular culture as well. At the time, Marilyn's white dress was considered daring and bold in its design, making a significant impact on the fashion world. After the movie's release, this groundbreaking look became a trend. The fashion magazine Vogue named the dress as one of the most famous outfits in pop culture history, and Glamour also selected it as one of the most iconic celebrity fashion moments. The scene was filmed in front of a subway station in Manhattan, New York. Her husband at the time, Joe DiMaggio, was on set to watch the filming. He reportedly disliked the scene immensely. Following the filming of this scene, the couple frequently argued, which eventually led to their divorce. It seems that revolutionary moments often come with a price. The monumental photo that captured the imagination of countless men was also the catalyst for the couple's separation. On April 7, 1952, during an interview with Life magazine, Marilyn Monroe shared one of her most famous quotes. "I go to bed every night with Chanel No. 5 behind my ears, and I wake up every morning with a glass of Piper Heidsieck." When asked by a reporter what she wore to bed, Marilyn confidently responded that she only wore Chanel No. 5. In truth, Marilyn often slept in the nude, but she used this elegant and subtle response to avoid saying so directly. By implying that she wore only perfume to bed, she ignited the imaginations of many men. Following this iconic interview, the popularity of Chanel No. 5 skyrocketed, with sales increasing significantly. Thanks to the association with Marilyn Monroe, Chanel No. 5 became not just a fragrance but a symbol of sophistication and femininity, an icon of sensual allure. In 1953, Marilyn Monroe starred in the film Noir Niagara, a performance that catapulted her to immense popularity and cemented her status as a global sex symbol. One of the film's most iconic moments is a 30-second long shot of Monroe walking, swaying her hips from side to side. This scene was heavily used in the film's marketing and led to the creation of a new term, the Monroe Walk. The secret behind the Monroe Walk was quite simple yet ingenious. Monroe would have one heel of her high heels filed down slightly shorter than the other, causing her hips to sway more dramatically as she walked, adding to her distinct and seductive gait. Marilyn Monroe's love story with baseball legend Joe DiMaggio is one of the most famous relationships in Hollywood history. Despite coming from very different worlds, Marilyn, the glamorous movie star, and Joe, the iconic sports figure, their relationship captured the public's imagination. They married in 1954, but their marriage lasted only 9 months. Joe was reportedly uncomfortable with Marilyn's fame and the attention she received, and they had frequent arguments. One of the most famous conflicts arose during the filming of The 7-Year Itch, particularly the iconic scene where Marilyn's white dress is blown up by a gust of wind over a subway grate. Joe was reportedly furious after witnessing the scene, and their relationship began to deteriorate. Despite their short-lived marriage, Joe DiMaggio's love for Marilyn never faded. After her death in 1962, Joe arranged for fresh roses to be delivered to her grave 3 times a week for the next 20 years. Their relationship, though tumultuous, is remembered as one of deep affection and lasting devotion. Many people remember Marilyn Monroe solely as a ditzy sex symbol, but she was, in fact, a highly intellectual woman with a deep love for literature. Monroe was an avid reader who enjoyed complex works such as James Joyce's Ulysses, and she continually pursued intellectual growth through her studies. It is said that her personal library contained over 400 books. Monroe also had a profound passion for acting and was committed to constantly improving her craft. Despite her successful career, she never stopped taking acting lessons, continually pushing herself to grow as an artist. For her, acting was not just a profession, it was an art form. Though not widely recognized as a political figure, Marilyn Monroe also made significant contributions to fighting racial discrimination. In the 1950s, a time when racial prejudice was pervasive, Monroe used her influence to help black jazz singer Ella Fitzgerald. She ensured that Fitzgerald could perform at a famous nightclub in Los Angeles, breaking down racial barriers in the entertainment industry. Marilyn Monroe was much more than just a glamorous movie star. She was a woman of depth, intelligence, and resilience. Her journey from a troubled childhood to becoming one of the most iconic figures in history is a testament to her strength and determination. Behind the bright lights of Hollywood was a woman who sought knowledge, craved love, and faced her struggles with grace. Though her life was tragically short, Marilyn's legacy continues to shine brightly. She remains an enduring symbol of beauty, talent, and complexity, reminding us that even the brightest stars have their shadows. In her own unique way, Marilyn Monroe taught us that being vulnerable is not a weakness but a form of strength. And as she once said, "Everyone is a star and deserves to sparkle." These words still resonate today, reminding us that everyone has the right to shine in their own way.